Good morning. So the unions are taking this as a win. They're hoping it spreads further than just the Seattle area, and we're seeing some talks of that now. However, the Seattle Metropolitan Chamber, as well as some grocery stores, they're coming out saying that this was rushed regulation since when it was first introduced to today when it goes into effect. That had only been a few weeks. Let's talk about what's happening. So starting today, Seattle grocery workers that work at a grocery chain with more than 500 employees worldwide, they're going to get an extra $4 an hour in hazard pay. The measure was introduced by the union UFCW 21. I spoke to a member and grocery store worker who's currently on leave because of the pandemic. She says grocery stores are bringing in record profit right now, and she says because of that, for those people who are going into work every day, they should be compensated for the increased health risk.
Is from the people who don't wear their masks to the folks who get a little too close. You know, there's a lot of extra dangers that we grocery store workers are faced with, and regardless of whether it's in Seattle or Burien.
So she mentions Burien there, and that's because on Monday night, the Burien City Council, they discussed moving forward with hazard pay for their city. The Seattle Southside Chamber, which represents businesses in Burien, they shared their concerns at the meeting. A big thing saying that they haven't seen the legislation. It's still being drafted, and that's led to a lot of confusion among those local businesses, especially because the pay could go into effect as soon as next week.
We can move quickly and be inclusive. We can support workers and support business, not mutually exclusive ideas, constantly being pitted against each other, but they don't need to be.
The chamber there is hoping to get a copy of that legislation at some point today so they can start to address those questions with the businesses. The union says for Burien, it sounds like the hazard pay is going to be $5. That's $1 more than the city of Seattle. The council is set to meet on February 8th to talk about how they want to move forward. Live in Seattle, Callie Greenberg, King 5 News.